Good afternoon, I hope everybody's well. And I ain't put a video out for a couple of weeks, mainly because I ain't really got much done, to be fair. Pond 3 now is looking really good, nice setup. Pond 1 had a couple of issues with that, so I've had to do a repair on that. I'll show you where we are at the moment. So Pond 3 now, obviously you've got Easy Pod into Tempest, into back your shower and then straight out. And there's about, I don't know, 10 fish in here, something like that for the time being. I'm going to move a few more. I should turn this air off a sec. I'm going to move a few more over here the next week or so. And then these will be the ones that I'm going to be using, looking at going on through the winter. Some of them really stupid tennis severs in there, but at the end of the day it's what Dave once said it was to do. So, you know, I'll have a look at. Not really keen on the side drain, but it's what it is. Don't seem to be moving that much junk, but it is what it is. It's better than what I originally had, because at least now I can get everything else on there. At least I can get everything else on there then as well. So again as well, show you what we've been doing as well. So I've got another project going on in Pond 2, I'll take you through that in a minute. So Pond 1. So Pond 1 came back. I was on nights last week. Not very nice. I'm a horrible person on nights, I've got to be honest with you. I can't sleep very well, and obviously when I come back everybody calls me Mr. Angry. Come back, got Pond 1 all set up, and then spun a leak. Not just a bit of a leak, big leak. So show you where we were on that. I've made a mod on this. So basically that connector there had split. Don't ask me how the hell it did. So I've had to put a 92 inch on there, and I've sealed that off for now. But obviously I've got better flow now as well. So if you look, I've got much better flow in there now. So I'm happy with that. Obviously I've got some mods to do and some other bits and pieces on that. So what have I been up to? Dave gave me a bit of a project. So Dave was talking about Daphnia, and if you go over to his channel, he'll tell you about the cycle of a Daphnia and the reproductive organs, you name it. What Dave don't know about Daphnia ain't worth knowing. It's as simple as that, right? So he gave me a project, and he said, have a go grab some Daphnia. The first attempt failed miserably, and I mean failed miserably. So I had another go, and I had 50 Daphnia, something like that, maybe 100, I ain't sure. Come in a little bag. So I thought, I don't know, take all the stuff out of the ponds outside, all the detritus, all the knackered stuff, put it in Pond 2 for the time being, put the Daphnia in and see what happens. I'll show you. There are millions. Have a look over there. Absolutely millions. Even when you come over here, look. You know, the whole water's just moving, whole thing's moving. So I got some really fat Daphnia. So anybody wants some Daphnia, come give me a shout. So also I have been working on this. So what we've done, back your showers up there now, a couple of budders, a piece of wood so I can walk across to put the next bin in the bottom. Scrag helped me out drill the side drain down the bottom. Had a bit of a problem with it, but Scrag with his skills and everything else on the MS 30,000. Yeah, look at this lot. Can I cook or can I cook? Anyway, so put the bottom drain on. You know. So bottom drain's been put, side drain's been put on onto a slide valve. That's just there temporary, because obviously this has got to come out and this has got to be raised up. I'm going to put a Tempest on that one, take the surge off that one and put the surge on this one. Mainly because that's running into a 6,000 litre pond, where that one's only a 2,000, so it's ideal for something like that. So I'll move that straight over. Yep. What else have we been up to? So, project we had outside, the bog filter, resounding success. Did exactly what it says on the tin, but I got bored, so sold it. And then the other one, it's the other pond that was there. I thought, well, if I'm going to sell that one, I might as well sell the other as well. So I've got a now blank canvas. So I had a bit of a problem with this. So basically, if you remember, this was one of the tanks that was down the bottom. That split. There was a pipe on there. You wouldn't have thought it, but that pipe on there has just got a massive split in it. And that was a piece that was underneath. I couldn't work out why it was leaking. I thought it was a pump, so I went through all that, couldn't find it. Sorry about that, phone went. So where was I? Yeah, so tank was leaking, changed the pump, took the pump off, changed the bracket, both top and bottom, checked that, couldn't find anything. So in the end I just decided, you know what, I'm going to rip the tank out and and have a look. And it was only until we realised that there was an issue at the bottom of the tank that we realised that it was leaking. Something like that I would never have even thought of, because the tank that had already got this rubber on when we put it in. So I never ever thought to look at that. So the moral of this story is, when you buy something second hand, double check, and if you can get away with not having the rubber on somewhere where you can get to, that'll be the best thing. So I've got another tank with a 4-inch bottom drain, so I'm going to run that now 4-inch straight through and do it that way. So yeah, so it's been one of them. So catch you back later. So good afternoon. So we've managed to get the tank down the bottom and managed to get the frame back in as well. So it's been a pain in the arse, but we've got it there. Obviously it's still a mess at the moment down here, but you can see what I've done. So obviously all the gravel's still there, because the gravel's got to go back in. I'll put the bloody hand up. But as you can see, new tank's in. Obviously we've put all the frame back in as well. So all the frame's back in as well, because we had to take everything out so we could get that out, and then we can sort everything out, because we've had to raise it all up. Bearing in mind that there's some we've got to raise everything up. It's a bit of a bodge up at the moment, but at least it's up and running. So obviously that's on a bucket at the moment, so obviously I've got to make a table for that, and we've now got that on a pallet. The reason we've got that on a pallet now is so I can get to that easily, because I was struggling to get to it before, so I've managed to get that sorted. So like I said, it's a bit of a mess around here at the moment, but it'll soon be tidied up, like we always do. So like I said, it's on a pallet now, so it's all raised up, and obviously them pipes come underneath there to feed those 2 ponds. I'm at the back of the filters now anyway, so yeah, so we've managed to get this done. It's been one of them, do you know what I mean? It's, you know, like you get things sorted, and then just when you think everything's right, something happens. It is what it is. I mean, the beauty now is that we've got this tank in now, which is green. Obviously it's green instead of blue, but it doesn't matter, because obviously that's the green one. The blue one now we've got at the top, and it's behind the back of there. We've got to make some modifications on that. So we've got to make some modifications on that, because obviously we put an end cap on the end. Big shout out to Scrag as well for getting me out of trouble yesterday. I'm a bloody shop and I got no bits, can you believe that? So I needed a 1.5 inch end cap, and basically all I've got to do now is I've just capped it off, capped that bottom drain part off, make sure it's never used again. And then all I'll do then further down the line is where the grid is, I'll fit a pump inside it and then run a pipe straight out, and then probably run it into a backy shower or something like that further down the line. And just do bits and pieces, nice and simple. So yeah, it's been a shitty weekend, but managed to get things sorted anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this at that. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna have something to eat now. I'm bloody hungry. All I'm gonna say to you is enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. I'll see you soon.